Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. About 3 days ago, Rachel Ruto, while speaking at their current residence in Nairobi, alleged that she paid for a borehole water at their current residence and the water turned clean. And those remarks have been generating a lot of mixed political reaction among Kenyans. So in this video, I want us to listen in to Rachel Ruto, after which, as usual, we are just going to dissect those remarks to see exactly the games being played here. Listen into this. From Rachel Ruto's remarks, Rachel Ruto claims or rather alleges that they have been using that water since 2003. And it's also very interesting that during that whole duration, Rachel Ruto has never been prayerful enough to turn the water clean. But she's now just getting a revelation 3 months to the election, and she goes on, prays for the water, and the water turns clean. That's exactly what Rachel Ruto is implying. Yes. So even before we dig deep, you can just see clearly, ladies and gentlemen, the kind of conmanship our Kenyan politicians and their families are actually deploying to hoodwink the unsuspecting Kenyans. And as I talk right now, I know there are some Kenyans who are actually getting convinced because of those sentiments by Rachel Ruto. But in this video, I want us to dig deep to see exactly the games being played here. In case you've bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you, God bless you, God bless Kenya. Yes. If you look at some notable wild dictators, they have always used religion, or they have always tried to paint a picture that they had some supernatural powers. And a good example we saw in Gambia with the ex-president Yahya Jammeh. Yahya Jammeh made Gambians believe that he had the power to cure HIV/AIDS. And for the 22 years Yahya Jammeh served as Gambia's president, it's estimated that HIV prevalence in Gambia almost doubled. And in 2018, a BBC News actually reported this. BBC News. The president who made people take his bogus HIV. And then you can see that photo there of Yahya Jammeh administering the concoction. We are being told that during his reign, he made a good majority of Gambians believe that he had the power to cure HIV/AIDS. So some were even ignoring taking ARVs, and they were opting for such concoctions. So the net effect of that was that HIV prevalence actually increased in Gambia. And then in Liberia, we had Charles Taylor. Before Charles Taylor became a rebel, it's believed that he was a lay Baptist preacher. He could preach. And in some of his interviews with BBC and even CNN, he was very good in quoting some Bible verses. Charles Taylor later turned out to be a very bad dictator. And then also just recently here in Zambia, we also had President Edgar Lungu. Edgar Lungu also created a perception that he was a God-fearing leader. But upon now being thrown out of office, it was actually revealed that he had amassed a lot of wealth as a result of corruption. So these world dictators, they have got one thing in common. Either they create a perception that they have some supernatural powers, or that they are very godly. But the truth of the matter is that they're just using religion, or rather those supernatural powers, to hoodwink the unsuspecting masses to actually believe in their leadership. And in most occasions, they always get away with that. If you look at William Ruto and now his family, Rachel Ruto is now just borrowing what William Ruto has also been doing. William Ruto for some times now has been creating a picture, or rather a perception, that is a God-fearing leader. And we have been seeing him attacking his opponents, even calling them names waganga. But if you keenly look at William Ruto very objectively, then the William Ruto projecting himself as a God-fearing person from his body language demeanor actually speaks the opposite. I'm talking of a William Ruto who in 2007 was actually taken to the Hague-based court in the Netherlands accused of crimes against humanity. That's the William Ruto trying to paint a picture that is a very God-fearing person. And for the time William Ruto has served as the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, we have seen some corruption allegations being leveled against William Ruto. And these are things in the public domain, including even Langata Primary School Children's Playground. And also, if you look at William Ruto, he comes out as a person who never forgets. If you wrong William Ruto today, most definitely, William Ruto will get, or rather look for an opportunity to get back to you. So William Ruto has also come out as a leader who is also very vengeful. And now we are seeing Mama Rachel Ruto also just borrowing that leave from William Ruto, the husband. And it's very unfortunate that such kind of leaders can actually, or rather are getting away with such kind of lies. And as I talk right now, there is a good majority of Kenyans who most definitely are believing what William Ruto is saying and now Mama Rachel Ruto. But those are just clever gimmick strategies to endear themselves to the masses. Because, you know, one sure way of actually cheating or convincing the masses to actually endear themselves to you is to project yourself as maybe a godly person. Because we all know, ladies and gentlemen, that religion is the opium of the masses. It gives the masses some temporary reprieve from the hardships in life they might be currently going through. That's exactly what Mama Rachel Ruto, William Ruto, and now a good majority of Tanga leaders seems to be playing. They are playing populist politics, politics of propaganda. That's exactly the meaning of what Mama Rachel Ruto is just trying to say. And I won't be wrong, ladies and gentlemen, to conclude that Mama Rachel Ruto is actually lying and lying in broad daylight. Mama Rachel Ruto, from where I sit, has no capacity. I don't want to judge, but I just believe she has no capacity to administer some miracles to turn unpurified water to purified water. I highly doubt that. But because of politics, or rather for political convenience, she's even forced to lie in broad daylight in front of Kenyans. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did indicate when I was starting, in case you've bumped here for the very first time, and so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans, our subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. To any other person watching us outside Kenya for the very first time, drop a comment. Let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible, also subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.